Hey guys, it's Cryptrader again. In this video I would like to talk about the new ETH market that just got listed last week and how it differs from the Bitcoin market we have all been trading since the beginning of summer. First off, in order to get to the ETH market, you have to go to the Futures tab up here at the top of the page and then click on ETH/USD here, and you can see it's got all the information about that contract, and you can see XRP is coming soon. Commodities, I think they mentioned gold's going to be coming soon as well. And so you just simply click right here and that'll take you to the ETH perpetual contract page interface where you can actually trade that. You can see all the same data applies up here where you have the last traded price, 24-hour change, 24-hour high low price, and 24-hour volume in contracts and in USD. And down in the open position tab you can actually see all the different contracts that will be traded. So right now we have Ethereum and Bitcoin. Obviously we'll have Ripple and gold that are going to be coming next, so they'll be listed down here. The good thing about that is you have all the information listed here for your open position. You know how many contracts is it, your entry, liquidation, margin used for the position, your realized P&L and your unrealized P&L, and then how you can manage those right here. You can either market close the position or enter a limit price and hit close here. So the good thing about that is if I'm on Ethereum and trading Ethereum here and I need to free up some margin and I had an open position on Bitcoin, I would be able to see that right here, and I could either close that position out at market, or I could enter a limit close, put my price here and just select close and close out of my position that way if I needed to free up some margin to be able to trade on my Ethereum pair without having to go up here and then go back to Bitcoin and do all that. You can actually just manage it from right here, which is really nice. Now going over to the ladder, the first thing you'll notice is the tick size. I mean, obviously the tick size is 25 cents. You can see between each increment here. And so instead of $5 like on Bitcoin, ETH has a much lower price, so the tick size has to be obviously much lower. So 25 cents just happens to be roughly about the same as like a $5 tick size on Bitcoin in percentage terms between each tick. The other thing to note is that the contract value and the tick value down here at the bottom right here are higher. So your contract value is about 343 Digitex right now. So that means for one contract you need 343 Digitex to be able to purchase that one contract. And currently on Bitcoin it's around 200 Digitex. So it's a good bit more for one contract, almost double for one contract on Ethereum. And the tick value is 0.25 Digitex instead of 0.1 Digitex. So what that means is for every one contract at 1x leverage here, I'm going to go one contract. So if I go long here, what that means is for every one contract, you profit or loss 0.25 Digitex per tick. That's what the tick value means. So if I'm in a one contract long here, you can see my P&L is on the right side here. So I have green being positive P&L, red being negative P&L, or being a loss. And so you can see it rounds up to 0.3, but it's really 0.25. You can see how it's at 0.25 currently, unrealized whenever it goes down to here. So you get the unrealized 0.25. If I was to exit right here, I would take a loss of 0.1 or 0.25. If I got out here, I would get out at break even, and if I got out here, I would take a gain of 0.25. It's just rounding up, like I said. And so that's what that tick value denotes right there. And since the tick value is 0.25 on this Ethereum contract rather than 0.1 Digitex like on Bitcoin, that means that you're going to roughly have to take 40% of the position size normally used trading on the Bitcoin contract to give you similar gains and losses on the ETH contract, because of this tick value is 2.5x what it is on Bitcoin. So I hope that makes sense. I've noticed that right away when I got in here and started trading, that I had to reduce my position sizes greatly. I had to come up here and change my pre-selects, because normally I was used to using 2,500 to 5,000 contracts. I need to use about 40% of that to give me the same gains and losses. So I had to actually come in here and reduce these down a little bit. I was just using 500 there for a while to build my positions, but you just got to be aware that since the tick value is 2.5 times greater, you're gonna gain or lose more per tick on the Ethereum contract. So you have to reduce your position size and your pre-select contracts right here a little bit just to compensate for that. Now I'm just going to right click right here to exit my one contract long. You can see I lost 0.25 Digitex. I was already down 0.25 Digitex, so it just added another loss of 1 tick, which is 0.25 Digitex to that, so down negative 0.5 Digitex so far for this session is what that denotes right there. So the main benefit I see to trading the ETH perpetual contract on here is just the amount of volatility ETH is experiencing currently. BTC and ETH have a good correlation, but the main difference is ETH's moves are usually magnified by BTC's movements. So anytime Bitcoin moves, Ethereum moves even more. So like, for example, like, I was trading this bounce here. I was getting in some when this got a little overextended, and like this bounce right here on Ethereum, it went up like 12%, 12, 13%, whereas Bitcoin might have only went up like 6, 7%. So like you get these bigger moves, not only for swing trading, but also just for like scalps. It's much more volatile on Ethereum, so it's very good for scalpers. And so that's the main difference I see, and that's the reason that I like trading the Ethereum perpetual contract on here now since it's been listed. So my game plan for the next few months until the stablecoin is complete will be to continue to scalp and swing trade to accumulate as much Digitex as possible before staking and collateralizing for USD goes live. So I see ETH market and some of these, Ripple and gold, ETH especially for me, I feel like the swing trading opportunities are great on ETH because the moves are so big, like I had mentioned. So it's a great opportunity for me and for anyone really to try to accumulate as much Digitex as they can, these next few months before we go into the new era of the stablecoin. And if you guys want to see some of my analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum or watch some of my live streams, just check out my YouTube channel, Cryptrader Trading Academy. I'm not on Telegram as much now that I have a Discord, so if you aren't a part of that, just send me a DM on Telegram and I'll get you an invite link. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this video, so I will see you guys next time.